Hello everybody and welcome back to another video. Today we are going to be doing another game recreation thingy bob. It is going to be based on another DS Zelda game, Spirit Tracks. Um, yeah. I Oh my goodness, tonight's going to be a word vomit night. I attempted to recreate the train travel system, and while it's not exactly the same, you can't draw the pathing with a DS stylus. Hadn't quite figured that one out. No, I didn't even try. But it's still like kind of like the same general idea. So yeah, let's dive right in. All right, and par the chords. Let me show you an example of this in work. That one? Okay. Give me one moment. And I'm wearing my glasses. My model doesn't really like the function as well, so I usually take them off, but they make seeing a little easier. All right, so here we have our train. Listen, I'm working with default stuff, all right? It's a train that turns to face me. Yeah, sure, let's leave. Where do I want to go? Okay. Let's go to the castle. Because you know what? Who doesn't want to go to a castle, right? Yeah, let's travel to Castletown. And the train takes off. Runs down the tracks. Takes us to Castletown. And wow, we're at Castletown. Very impressive and thought out Castletown. Let's try going somewhere else. Where do I want to go? Pardon me. This is a bug. I've said it before, and I'll say it again. This bug did not happen to me until I started recording. I play tested this so many times, and it worked perfectly fine. I don't understand. Yeah. So this isn't turning on the proper switch. Need to turn off a switch. Okay. Okay, here we go. Yep. 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 I need to turn off, not a self switch, but this is starting to get out of control. Okay, so I need to turn this one off, I think. Because when you leave, turn start town on. Okay. Let's try that again. Train, woo. Yeah, woohoo, yeah. Yay. Yep. Yep, seen this all before. Okay, we made it, and now can we leave? Okay, so it's still running the event, like... So let's just have this be a default thing that it turns both of them off. And then add it here. What the heck? Okay. Oops. Hold on. Now let's do this. Yep, let's go. There's a very simple way to fix the train turn towards you, and you just turn direction fix on it when it's on those maps, and then you won't have a problem. Okay. Parallel event should have run. So now, okay, now it's functioning. Let's just head back. Sometimes I wonder about the stupidity of electronics. One moment, please. Train insists on being stupid? I have a cure for stupid. That was not it. We're here. I want this guy. This guy and okay, final turn. If not, I'll just have to end this video and actually fix it. Yay! We made it. Okay, and okay. There we go. Yeah, that one was a bug on my part. That was an actual bug, not just it being the AI being difficult. Yeah. That was a oops on my part. Not an actual bug in the program. All right. So, as you can tell, this is a very complicated thing to get right. And there are a lot of different individual little moving pieces that you have to worry about. But you saw it functions. I was originally going to add more spots in, but I figured it worked with just these two, right? That was going to be fourth. Anyways, let's start with the first thing you do, which is click on this guy. Ask you if you want to leave. It says yes. Since we're in the start town, it turns that switch on, fades out the screen, and transfers the player here. Here, question mark. Anyways, once on the screen, then I'm going to hit the one next to it. This event starts. The common event, where you at? I've used this thousands of times. It gets the player's X, Y, and map ID plus the region. Then it adds arrow, removes your entire party, fades in the screen. Then depending on where you're at, so if start town is on, it sets the train here. If castle is on, it sets it here. Forest town, not Linebeck's house, tower, and forest, it sets you each of those places. And then at the end, it says select where to go and erases the event. So now you're free to roam the map. While you're roaming the map, let's act like we're going from start to castle. You can click this. So it does common event to find where you are. Sorry, the regions are important. Then travel to Castletown, yes or no? If yes, then this is a completely free plugin. I forgot I used this. This is 100% free plugin that I got from Galv. I'll pop a link to it in the description. It's a camera control plugin. It allows you to focus on different players. I have this focusing then on the train. Then turn the player transparent. And transfers the player to here. And then go to CT, Castletown, on. Then this event starts. On a parallel, go to Castletown. Label top. Sets the player's movement to that to stop the player from moving. Then it moves the train towards player. And then it gets the region ID of the train. And if it equals 5, it would be different for each town. But since Castletown is 5, it's if train region equals 5. Mated. Fade out screen. Add the party members back in. Remove the arrow. Fade in screen. Transfer player to Castletown. Turn the transparent off. Turn these switches off. And then if it does not equal 5, jump back to top, move the train towards player again. And then the same thing once you're in Castletown. This parallel event plays. It turns off the going to ones and turns off the transparent because for some reason that event wasn't wanting to do it and rather be redundant than not have it work. All right, so say you're going from Castletown to starting town. So you click that, it turns Castletown on, and then transfers the player back to this menu to right here. Then this common event plays, but this time since Castletown is on, it does this. Then you're free to move about as you please. Then you select down here, travel to starter town. When yes, focus on the train, transfer player to here. This is to make sure when the train moves toward player, it moves towards that spot. And then turns this go to starter town on. And then the same event I just described, except for it's transferring the player to town 1 instead. And then the same thing in town 1. Once you're here, parallel event turns all of that off. The only issue, which we saw earlier, is the way that I have the train moving. You could have it set so you literally just hop in a train and you're free to move around as the train. But I decided to make it more complicated. Is that it's using its own AI to figure out the pathing needed to get to the player. So as you saw, it really glitched when it got stuck right down here before I added this little throughway, right? Right, why did my mouse thing up here? So that is the biggest issue with this guy. But now that I've fixed that, we get there no problem. If you were to do this, you would want to make sure that you playtest traveling to and from every location, which would be the biggest pain in the butt. But you know what? I think the system's kind of cool. So as I was saying, there is one other way you could do this. I haven't done it yet, but it should be relatively simple to show you go in how it would work. So it would let's just okay. Leave yes. Okay, transfer player to here. And then instead of all this, it would add train. And then let's just remove this guy. And do if where's region ID? I have it in here. Region ID for it, and then I need to do no. Actually, these aren't relevant anymore. But I actually need some of their events. I need let's see here through here. And then just okay. And I can delete that, and then let's do the same thing over here. And then just do that. Okay. This is transferring to the wrong town. And then let's see, let's just copy, paste, and then transfer to the right place. The right place. Okay. So let's show you how it works this way. Oh. I almost goofed. I needed to remove train instead of remove arrow. I don't know why I said that like that. Like, oh. Like I uncovered this big, like, conspiracy. No. Okay. Oh boy. Okay. So this is the second way this could work. I'm a dumb butt. So, we're not gonna talk about that. Oh my goodness, I'm so sorry. This has just been me fiddling around with it, the video. Okay. Now it should function. Alright, leaving. And now we're a train. Run tracks, can't leave tracks. Woo, train. And then I just go here. Yep. Okay, that was just an error with that. But anyways, you get it. You run around as a train. So that is the option 2, and I honestly think that is the better option, the less likely to bug, and just easier all around. That one truly doesn't require any plugins, but you might be wondering, wait, how are you running around? In the train tracks and not running off. Passage. I went through and figured out the directions you could go on all of them and removed the ones you couldn't. These train tracks came, their default. They came in the dungeon tile set. I just copied them and put them into the world tile set. And yeah, that is pretty much it for the Spirit Tracks train system. I hope y'all enjoyed, and I am so sorry for my rambling, disconnected thoughts. But yeah, I will see y'all in the next video. Bye!